Hey YouTube, it's Aiden here. This is my second attempt at making this video. I will try to make it shorter than the last one. This is going to be a quick video on how to cut your binder. I get the asked this question a lot, so I figured I would go ahead and just make a video demonstration of how I personally cut it. Two disclaimers. One, this is more or less for people who are slightly on the smaller chest size. I've noticed that when you cut it, you do lose some of that, like 5 or 10% of the elasticity of the binder. So I don't, not saying that bigger chested men can't. It's just I feel like if you keep the binder full torso for a large chest man, you might constrain it better. That's just my opinion personally. Second, if you do this, there's no guarantees that it's not going to thread or anything like that or get all messed up. Although I have given this this recipe to a lot of guys, and I do it myself personally. I know a lot of guys who do also do it, but I just want to throw that out there, that to kind of do it at your own risk. Maybe try it on an older binder, and if it really works well, then use your newer one. Alright, so it's pretty simple. This is a binder that was donated to 0.5cctshirtcompany.com. I'm going to use this as a demonstration. If you're in need of a binder, I'm going to put the link below, and please check it out. The binder giveaway section lists all of our binders. So I'm just going to put this on to show you guys what I do. Okay, so first I should have showed you this. This is my binder, okay? As you can see, this is kind of where my chest falls, and then it's down a little bit more and it cuts here, okay? So I would put my binder on, okay? I would see where my chest is here, okay? So I would go just a little bit below, so right here, okay? I would take a marker. Now again, this is my binder, so I'm not going to do it. But I would take a marker and I would draw a line straight across from one stitch to the other stitch, okay? Then I remove the binder. Should have a nice line across the front. Put your binder in half like you're folding fancy clothes, fancy pants, okay? Fancy pants. So the seam is kind of in the middle. See that? Now you should have this half, top half should have a line, the bottom half shouldn't. Draw the line completely down. So if this was where my line was, here, then I would take the marker and on the floor, draw it down all the way across. Flip it over. Do the same thing on this side. Altogether, you should have a nice straight line across the front and the back of your binder. Okay? Then, lay it down on the floor. Do not cut when it is on your body. Okay? Do not cut when it's on your body. I don't know if I have scissors here. Of course, I was prepped before, but of course now I'm not. So, binder's on the floor. First thing is, don't stretch it like this when you cut it. Just cut it as is, okay? So let's say I have my imaginary line right here. I'm going to take my imaginary scissors. And I'm not going to cut one and then the other. I'm going to cut them both at the same time. Cut, 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 okay? So this big thing, this goes away, and this turns into this. This is my old binder. Super, super old. Okay? I know a lot of guys don't like the terminology, but I always say it's like a sports bra. Again, I know a lot of people don't like that terminology, but it is what it is, and this is what it reminds me of. Now, this is years. See, it's a little frayed on the bottom, but this is, you wore this for about a year, maybe a little bit more. Now, I wear this at nighttime, if I have friends over or something, but I don't particularly be wanting to wear a thick, heavy binder. I'll wear this because it's a lot looser. It lost a lot of its elasticity, but it still kind of puts me together, and if I wear a bulky shirt, you can't tell anyway. That's how you cut your binder. Just be careful about it. Again, don't stretch the material. When you stretch the material and you cut it, everything gets frayed up. You will be able to see the inside if you have a double compression here. Okay, you'll be able to see the insides, but that doesn't really have an effect on you. And that's that. People ask me what type of binder I use. Personally, I use a Underworks binder. I believe it's a double compression, full torso, and then I cut it. I always cut all my binders, and I believe it's the 99.7 if I'm not mistaken. That's the binder I use. And now another question I get is, sorry, this video was really entertaining the first time, but It's actually, I said my second. It's actually my third time freaking making this video, so it's a little less entertaining. The other thing is people ask me how I wear tank tops like this. My binder is just like everybody else's binder, but what I do is I flip this side in. So if you notice, when I flip it out, that's what my binder looks like, just like everybody else's binder. It's not a special type of binder. It's not a special type of tank top. These are Hanes tank tops. They come like 3 in a package for like $9 or something like that. So all I do is I would take this side and I just tuck it under. See, there's 2 parts. So I just tuck it under itself and make the line a lot thinner. Okay. Now the thing you want to make sure you do is you tuck it in on the back. See, it's popping in on the back. So you also want to tuck the back in. And then I usually ask the wife if you can see it or not. Sometimes she'll help me tuck it in too, because it's kind of a pain in the back. There you go. Then you can't see it. All you see is my nasty tan line. So again, I just have my full binder. You kind of see where I tuck it into, right here. And then I just tuck it in all the way to the back. Can't quite see the back, but yeah. So then I have, looks like I can wear a tank top. I pretty much wear this shirt to like the grocery store or somewhere quick, but I'm not wearing this shirt all the time out and about, to a party or something. But this is what it looks like. You can still see a little bit of dip, but us guys, we know what that is. Sometimes, it may or may not roll down and you just kind of pull it down a little bit, comes back up. But, nobody really says anything because I work out, so it just kind of looks like I have, like some guys just have naturally really big pecs. Some people have naturally big biceps, legs, all that type of stuff. So it just looks like I have a big chest. That's about it. Yeah, so that's how I cut my binder, and if anybody's had any luck with this, please leave some comments, let other guys know. Yeah, sorry again, it wasn't as entertaining. Maybe if YouTube wasn't so stupid, it would have been more entertaining. And I also just woke up from a nap, so that probably has something to do with it. Alright, guys. Good luck. If you have any questions, write me a comment or anything like that. I'll try my best to get back to you on this video. Alright. Peace.